As we age, the smallest decisions can have the biggest consequences. And one of those decisions is something as innocent as reaching for a handful of nuts. They're marketed as healthy, natural, full of protein and good fats. But what if I told you that some of the most popular nuts on store shelves could be quietly eroding your strength, damaging your brain, even stealing your independence? One bite at a time? Today we'll uncover the top 5 nuts that seniors should never eat, and the 3 powerful ones you must eat every day to protect your bones, heart, and mind. Let's start with the silent saboteurs. Part 1. 5 nuts. Seniors should never eat 1. Cashews, the bone thief. As we age, bone loss becomes one of the greatest silent threats to our independence. Every step, every movement depends on the strength of our skeleton. Once your bones weaken, falls happen more easily, fractures take longer to heal, and something as simple as walking across the living room can become a life-altering risk. Cashews shockingly contribute to this hidden enemy. Packed with oxalates, natural compounds that bind to calcium inside the digestive tract, cashews rob your body of the very minerals it needs to keep your bones dense and resilient. Each handful you enjoy chips away at your defenses, making your legs less stable, your hips more fragile, your wrists more breakable. But the danger doesn't stop with your bones. Cashews are surprisingly high in carbohydrates for a nut, meaning they can trigger sharp spikes in blood sugar levels. For seniors, where diabetes and prediabetes are already prevalent, these spikes quietly damage the small blood vessels in the feet and legs. Over time, this damage weakens muscles, destroys sensation, and leads to slow healing wounds, or worse, amputations. What starts with innocent snacking can end with devastating loss of mobility and independence. Adding insult to injury, cashews also raise the risk of kidney stones, a painful and often debilitating condition that becomes increasingly common after age 60. The very oxalates that steal your calcium also crystallize inside your kidneys, forming stones that can block, tear, and poison the urinary tract. And even their texture hides danger. Their smooth, slippery curve makes them a common choking hazard for seniors with reduced chewing strength or dry mouth. What feels indulgent and easy may be setting a hidden trap. 2. Pine nuts, the brain and leg disruptor. At a glance, pine nuts seem harmless, even elegant. Scattered on salads, blended into pestos, they whisper the promise of sophistication and health. But for seniors, this tiny, slippery nut hides dangers that can quietly sabotage the 2 most precious gifts you have left: your strength and your mind. Few realize that pine nuts can interfere with more than 60% of commonly prescribed medications: blood pressure pills, cholesterol-lowering statins, antidepressants. The wrong interaction can mean soaring blood pressure, life-threatening arrhythmias, or unpredictable blood clotting. Tragically, most doctors never warn about this because pine nuts have long been overlooked. But that's not all. Pine nuts have been linked to a disturbing condition called pine mouth syndrome, where everything you eat tastes like bitter metal for days or even weeks. For seniors already at risk of undernourishment, this loss of appetite can lead to muscle wasting, weakness, and a rapid decline in health. They also oxidize quickly, releasing harmful compounds that inflame joints, stiffen arteries, and damage the fragile tissues of the brain. Their tiny, slippery shape also makes them a serious choking hazard for those with dry mouth or difficulty swallowing. Pine nuts may be small, but their impact can be enormous. The danger doesn't stop with these 2. There are 3 more nuts you'll want to avoid as you age, especially if you value your memory, blood pressure, and immune strength. If you'd like to see part 2 of this video with the remaining dangerous nuts, comment below with a 1. But now, let's shift to the good news. Part 2. 3. Nuts seniors must eat daily. 1. Almonds, the bone and muscle defender. More than just a snack, almonds are a lifeline for seniors determined to protect their bones, maintain their mobility, and live vibrantly through every season of life. Rich in calcium and magnesium, nature's dynamic duo, almonds help fortify the skeleton and ensure those minerals get properly absorbed. They also nourish the muscles that move those bones. Packed with high-quality plant protein and healthy fats, almonds provide the building blocks seniors need to maintain strength and prevent falls. Their fiber content aids digestion, while their monounsaturated fats lower bad cholesterol. And hidden in their thin brown skin, antioxidants that combat oxidative stress and protect the aging brain. Almonds are the quiet guardians of bone, muscle, heart, and mind. 2. Walnuts, the mind and movement preserver. With their folded brain-like appearance, walnuts seem almost designed for protecting cognition, and they are. Rich in ALA, a plant-based omega-3, walnuts support brain cell membranes and improve neural function. They also contain polyphenols, rare antioxidants that can cross the blood-brain barrier and fight inflammation inside the brain. This makes walnuts a potent weapon against dementia, confusion, and memory loss. But they also help the body. Walnuts boost circulation through their arginine content, keeping muscles nourished and balance steady. They even promote restful sleep through natural melatonin, helping you recharge and recover. 3. Pistachios, the heartbeat of mobility. Pistachios are vibrant in color and spirit and packed with potassium. This vital mineral helps lower blood pressure, preserving your circulation and your confidence with every step you take. They also guard your vision through lutein and zeaxanthin, protecting against macular degeneration. Pistachios encourage mindful eating and oral strength thanks to their shell and satisfying crunch. And their joyfully bright appearance brings emotional uplift, reminding us that caring for our bodies can feel like a celebration. Final message. Every decision you make today shapes the strength you'll carry into tomorrow. The nuts you choose may seem small, but they are either silent saboteurs or mighty allies. Let go of peanuts, cashews, and pine nuts.